welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you, since I'm not doing a closeout, I decided to show you all how I'll set up my budget binder. It's literally a 1-inch binder. It's like super cheap. This was my front sleeve that I had in here originally, so I need to make a new 2021. So we'll put that to the side because that's trash. Here, let me see. This is trash. Okay, so you see how like I have these. I'm just gonna go ahead and go through, and actually I'm just gonna go ahead and pull everything out up to January. Let's see, so January, that's December here, and then here. So anything on this side is 2019, I'm going to throw away. Put this on the side because I still need that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything out. Everything on this side is gonna be trash. I'm obviously gonna shred it because it still has, you know, like income information. My annual report I'm not doing December because like I done did effed up. And I obviously started this in September, so that's where I started my new budget. I'm super excited because in 4 months I paid off $1,600 worth of credit card debt and saved $1,300. So, and I work part-time, so if I can do it, you definitely can do it. The annual report is supposed to kind of see where your heavy months are, and obviously November, December are going to be really heavy months for me. January probably will be too, is what I'm predicting. So that'll be something I take into account this coming 2020. But yeah, that's trash. I used these sleeves to keep all of my receipts all year, so that is gonna be trash. I don't do stickers or anything like that. I think it's a waste of money. The whole point of this, like, I know like you want to be cute and you want to be fun, but I'm gonna keep December's because I'm gonna see how I'm gonna set this up. But the whole idea, oh wait, and I'm gonna use this one as well. I'm gonna use December's just to write out January's. And I'm gonna take off all these sticky notes. The whole idea is to save money, like not spend money. So I just think it's a waste. I just use sticky notes, like it's what I have. And then we're gonna go through and take all of these out, just push them out. You can reuse these, obviously, like if you don't want to, you don't have to. They're like super cheap, but I will, because again, the whole point is to save money. I'm just gonna go through, I'll fast forward through this part. It's just gonna be me cleaning it out. I'm gonna, like I said earlier, I'm gonna shred it all. So yeah. So yeah, I'll speed you up through this. Okay, so I've kind of filled out January through what, May. I'm gonna go ahead and do through December if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough. If I don't, then it's cool. If I do, that's also cool. So I'm through May. These came with the things. I've had these for like literally 2 years, and I kind of like dabble with when I was dabbling with budgeting, but not really. So I have May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I only have, dang, I'm 1 month short. Are you serious? I'll just use one of these and I'll just turn it around for December's. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just go like this. Okay, so I started with May, so now we have June. Dang, that's kind of hard to write when it's like this. June of 2020, June, July. I honestly probably could have reused the labels if I wouldn't have put 2020 or 2019 on these. So that'll be something I take into account in 2021. See, I use literally just graph paper. It's like $1, like super cheap. It's not cute. I mean, I think it's kind of cute. I like lines and stuff like that, so it is what you wish. And I just put a couple sheets. Okay, maybe not like a couple, more like a stack of sheets because I mess up a lot. In here, like that. A clear divider. And that is it. And then I put the next month. I don't think it requires a lot. Again, like, not to diss on anybody who like does the whole stickers and the calendars and like all that stuff. I just don't think it's necessary. Maybe if that's your hobby, but I'm not about to waste that much time to make it cute, frankly, because I'm the only one who sees it. And then it gets to like the question then, like, because you can do all this online. Like I'm good with Excel. I could do this online. I'm just a visual person. And I like to write it. If I write it, I feel like it hurts more when I spin. So. And like when you write it, like you can feel like, oh, I was stupid that month. Versus just online. Plus I'm on my computer all day anyway because of school, so I don't want to be on my computer when I come home. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward through this part as well. I'm gonna have to print more of these, but I have them saved on my computer, and that's the whole reason I don't use stickers and stuff, because I already have it printed out and stuff. I think it's just easier that way. Again, I'm a sticky note person, so I will leave any notes. Like if there's gonna be something in the previous month, I'll leave a note to that. And I just, you know, whatever. Again, sticky notes, like $1. It's, at the end of the day, it's not gonna hurt you. This is what I used to use to keep track of my day-to-day spending. And that's the whole reason I put this to the side. That works. Again, if this is your hobby, you ride or die, you literally bleed budgeting, this is your thing. They're super easy to make. I just put date, description, amount, category, and I put need, a want, or a business move. I did it for like a month and I wouldn't keep up with it. So I decided that, no, this is a part that I do electronically. I don't do little cards on my, like, you know, my inserts in my wallets. I think, again, that's a waste of time and a waste of paper. I do it on GoodBudget. It's free. Y'all should really check it out. And like if you're married or if you have like multiple people doing budgets, you can download the app and multiple people have access to the app. So like let's say you're putting gas and your husband also wants to go put gas. Y'all can both input it in the same app and it takes it from the whole budget as itself. It's really cool. And if like you spent too much one week, it tells you how much you have per day. And I like that. And that's the whole reason I try to like starve myself. Not really, but like essentially until the whole first week is over. So I'm ahead of my grocery budget and then spend money. So it doesn't show the negative, it shows the positive. But yeah, so that's what I use. If that's your thing, go for it. If not, I'm throwing it away because it's not me. And since we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate the camera and then we can go ahead and start with my July budget. I mean, January. I'm gonna use December's as a guide on how I kind of set it up. I don't think that's the word, set it up. Sorry, I can't speak. Okay, let's see January. I don't write pretty, so that's it. Literally a highlighter. It doesn't even have the thing on it anymore. Okay, these are Papermate. It's for y'all to see. They don't bleed through the paper, so I love these. Okay, so I kind of go through for my fixed bills. This is the account that I'm talking about. When you see me pull month bills and it says bills next to it out of like my paycheck, when I write down the breakdown, this is what I'm talking about. These are fixed bills. I have a different checking account for these bills and I don't touch them. I don't have a debit card to access it. I mean, obviously I can like move money online, but I don't. And I put the same amount every week into that account, or every time I get paid into that account to pay for these bills. But everything is based off of these bills. This does not exist without this. This is like the fun, like you can, you know, work with it, move it. These have to be paid or I don't have a roof over my head. So you don't see these being pulled out. I don't pull them out in envelopes. I also think that's a waste of time and paper. Again, if that's your motive, like you like that, great. I don't. So this is all online. These are all also directly withdrawn. So I don't go and pay it. They come out the same time every month. And I kind of have them spread out. I wish they were a little more spread out, but whatever. So, and I just kind of put the due date. So rent will be our first one. And we're gonna predict it to be $355. Rent is stationary, like there's no, like it's usually zeroed out. What else is due? Insurance. House insurance is due and we predict it to be 26. Sudden Lake, which is my internet and cable. We predict it to be 20. One. I just realized, Sudden Lake comes on the 11th. One. Ulta. This is just a credit card, but I don't, just in case, that's the day it comes out and I'm gonna predict it to be 0. 118. Dillard's. This is also a credit card and I'm gonna also predict it to be 0 because these two I had paid off. And that was part of the amount that I had paid off this year or in the last 4 months. 120. This is my loan. This is my school loan, so I guess this is student loan. I just put loan and I pay $200 every month. I'm still in school, so I don't have it, so I don't pay a large amount, but I pay $200 every month to pay off the interest. Because again, interest comes every day, and if I can pay that off while I'm in school, then I'm just paying the true amount of school, and I think that is better for me. I predict electric to be 85. This is electric and water, but I just put electric because I'm too lazy to put in water. And then let's see, I skip 1 line, 2 line, and then these are not fixed bills, but these come out automatically as well. So these are like more like subscriptions. Chegg, Amazon, Disney Plus, and Hulu. Yeah, so this comes out of 128. This will be 115. Dang, I could have done that first, I guess. This is 119. These are the first, but I'm predicting 0 because I better not have to pay for it this month. And if I do, I'll be mad. I had to pay for it in December because I forgot to cancel the monthly subscription, and I got so mad because that's like an extra $50 that I did not have to pay. Here we have total. And here we have total. Oh, I didn't put it. So I predict Amazon to be $725. Disney Plus to be $125. And Hulu would be $650. Let me go get a calculator. Equals, if I did my math right, plus 6.50. Yeah, that equals 50. And this is the reason why I leave, when I say like leave an account in my other envelope, because this is considered other envelope, for my other envelope. I leave it in my account because this is what comes out. Okay, so now let's see for bills. This is $686. For electric and water, I do over budget sometimes. Not sometimes, all the time, it's the same. I consider these fixed. But for the month as a whole, I believe I put 700 in, just because you never know. You just never know. And I think it's easier for it to rack in my account. What is that, like $14? Like, I'm not a millionaire, so like I think I'd rather just overpay $14 into that account rather than whatever. Also, insurance is going to be due on the 17th actually, but I pay for it on every first of the month. And I put 26 into the account because I pay for it every 3 months because it's cheaper that way. And it'll be, I think I know it'll be 76, 75, I think is what it said. So 26 times 3 is, oh yeah, so I budget for it to be 78, but it's actually 76, 75. So it's like what, $1.25 extra. But again, you just never know. So I just like to leave it that way. So yeah, so those are fixed. That comes out of a completely different account than these do. This account gets money put into them on a week or every paycheck, regardless. Okay, so now we can do our envelopes, or I do inserts in my wallet. So we can do grocery, gas, personal, my dog Eve, my baby, household, entertainment, and other. Other means literally other. Grocery, I budget $125 for the entire month. And that includes going out to eat with my friends. That includes like, oh my gosh, I partied hard and I want McDonald's at night. That includes that. I know it doesn't seem much, but food, I was spending a crap ton, and I'm gonna try to this past year really worked on just sticking to $125. And honestly, for one person, it's actually quite a bit. Like, you don't need to eat out that often, and so you realize that eating out is a privilege when you do this. Gas gets 55, personal gets 100. And I know 100 for personal seems like a lot, and it is, but I don't care because this has also come down a lot and I have a shopping addiction, and if I like reel it in, that's good. Personal includes like hair, when I get my nails done, when I get waxed, all of those things. So strictly 100, it is what it is. And I like to coupon, so I kind of like pull out of personal sometimes just because I feel like it. Eve gets 75. This includes her food and her shots. So that's why I do the rollover envelopes of duplicate envelopes because of this. Some months she'll have a ton of shots. Some months she won't have anything, and all that 75 will go over it, which is good because for the months, the heavy months, it'll pick up that slack. Household, I only put 30 a month. Entertainment is 50. There's 50. Entertainment really needs more because I like to go out, but I'm gonna leave it as is just because it needs to stay that way. Total is 45. So I budget this as my day-to-day life expenses. Okay, sinking funds. Let's see. So I made this sheet in advance just to share how I'm gonna do this. I put them in of necessity. Okay, so let me kind of explain to you how I did this. So this top portion, I have the date in which I need the money by. I have the number of months until then. I have the category and I have the amount. Obviously car maintenance and medical, those can just be infinity and beyond. Buzz Lightyear. Same with these right here, clothing, gifts, and luxury brand, and like the savings portion. There's not gonna ever be a set amount. I think those can just carry on, especially since you're gonna be constantly pulling money out of those. However, like vacation, we're having a big summer vacation, and I'm pretty sure my parents are gonna make me pay for my flight, and so I predicted it to be $500. Hopefully that's round trip. Hopefully they don't even make me pay for it. So I need that by July 1st. Number of months, 6. Apartment stuff, just in case we have to move out and get a new apartment or whatever the case may be, I want to have by August 1st, $1,100 and some change. My Southwest Visa. So this actually needs to be changed. So I'm gonna have to rewrite this sheet, and I'll do that off camera because no one wants to watch me do that. But it is actually due February 16th. It used to be in December 16th, and then I upgraded to priority from just the simple plus. And so now I'll owe $150. So this is in 2 months. How I'm gonna do that, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take the hit and just pay for it out of pocket, and then starting in March, then I'll do the 12-month ahead of time thing, which will be fine. Like, now I know, right? Now I know. My brother, see, this was important. This is in 2022. That means 29 months to say 500. So yeah, BoxyCharm will no longer be a sinking fund because I'll be doing every 3 months, and it'll be $70, and I'll pull that out of my personal as I have been, but I saved up to pay for the first 3 months, so that way I'm ahead of the game versus behind. Christmas. This year, $400 in Christmas. I think this is going to need more, and let me tell you why. This year in Christmas, I had saved money in the last 6 paychecks, and I made it. I did good. What I didn't take into account for Christmas was the games, the parties, and the after Christmas shopping that you want to do. I wanted a black Christmas tree, and I don't know where $175 is gonna come from. So for Christmas this coming year, I'm gonna leave it at $400 because that's the base, minimum, that's what I need for Christmas. But I need to take into account come that time again in September maybe, that I need to take into account that you wanna shop after Christmas, all the sales. You wanna hit all those 75% off sales. You just wanna shop, period. All the January 1st sales, Dillard's semi-annual sale. That's when you wanna shop. So minimum $400. Will include the gifts. So yeah. Then I came down here and put the category of importance to me, and I highlighted the importance. So if there's ever a time where I don't have a certain amount of money, or I just said, you know what, I don't want to work this week, I'm tired, these right here that are highlighted for the sinking funds will get stuffed. the following will not. Again, these are just goals. You don't have to get there. Like, who cares if you do, if you don't. BoxyCharm will come from personal and will go into my bills account, since that'll be automatically withdrawn. So I guess I should put BoxyCharm up here. No, because I'll know. Because it's a month, it'll be like a thing. And I put the monthly payment. So this will be per month, and this will be each paycheck. I don't know where $242 is going to come from on top of $485 and on top of $686. Again, if you have a real job, good for you. But this is like my part-time job. Or this is I work part-time. So I kind of broke it down there, and I'm predicting that I make $700 a month, give or take. So I'm missing $195 that I need to make. I guess that's where side hustles come in, and I'll kind of like look at that, and I'll just share with you how I do everything there. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and pull this out. I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna go ahead and write these down again of importance. So yeah. Vacation is going to be my number one priority right now. So vacation, apartment, Southwest, car maintenance, medical, my brother. I've gotten a lot of questions as to why I have my brother on my sinking fund, and it's his graduation gift when he graduates from college. He goes to Wayland Baptist, and he got me like a really nice gift. He got me my first Gucci belt, so I thought I'd like return the favor. On the bright side, I have like time to prepare for it, so that's nice. I guess we'll go ahead and put BoxyCharm just because I want to keep track of how much I'm putting in. Luxury brand, gifts, clothing, Christmas, oh my gosh, I've got awful handwriting. Savings didn't have like an amount, it kind of just put extra. And it's kind of going to be what it is, just whatever extra that I have. I know people have like an $1,000 emergency fund, and I know I probably should have that, but I have like an emergency fund in my bank account, and I feel like that's good. The only problem with that is I don't have access to it. I literally would have to drive an hour and a half to go to the bank. So maybe I'll take that into consideration. I don't know. We'll kind of see. But for sinking funds, I have the category, the goal, first paycheck, second paycheck, and total. So we now write my goal, and for vacation, it'll be 500. Apartment, it's 1125. Southwest, it'll be 150. Car maintenance doesn't have one. Medical doesn't have one. My brother, 500. BoxyCharm, I guess the goal is 70 still, because that's how much it costs. Luxury brand, I guess it doesn't have one. Gifts, clothing, Christmas, 400. And savings, it doesn't have one. So that's kind of how I have it set up. Again, I'm gonna actually highlight. I'm gonna have to rewrite this sheet because it's gonna drive me insane. So these are gonna be my important ones: vacation, apartment, Southwest, car maintenance, medical, and Psy. Those are my like prominent. These Christmas again, like if I saved the past 6 paychecks prior to Christmas, I can do it again this coming year, I'm hoping. So yeah, this is kind of how I've set it up. Here I'm going to put how much debt I am in. Credit card, 0 debt. That was my #1 goal. Pay off all card debt by 12/31. I'm super excited. So I guess now my new debt will be, I'm gonna go ahead and put TTU physicians, and that's just medical debt. So I'll put TTU. And I'm gonna skip a line because I try to, well, no, I'm not gonna skip a line. And then I have another bill, which is through Covenant Medical, so CO Covenant. I don't know if that's how you spell it, but yeah, that'll be my second one. I think I owe only $203 left. 203.21. And I think I only owe 17 for this one. I have a medical sinking fund, so I may take money and pay for this top one because my goal is to pay it off by March. So we'll kind of see. Here's how I keep track of my banks. So I have this is where I have my emergency sinking fund that I don't have access to. Kind of ironic. Actually, no. Because it's not my savings like that. So, I don't know. I used to put money as like my general savings, but I've recently moved over my sinking funds into this savings account. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that now. I keep track of my sinking funds on an Excel sheet that's in my account, and I'm gonna start January 2020 with cash again. Since I've been in and out, I've decided to just move it all over so it'd been easier. I don't know. I do not know. My ultimate goal is $5 grand for this one though. If I ever get there, I don't know. And this one will be $20 as a buffer. This one I may just blah. I really want to open a new checking at Chase because I have a small town bank, like it's a West Texas thing, and I don't know. And like when I go to Vegas like twice a year, every time I'm gone, my credit card has gotten stolen, and I don't know if people are like, it's a small town bank, let's take her card or what. But I come back and I get a call from my bank, and they're like, hey, are you trying to make this foreign transaction? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I feel like that doesn't happen with big banks like that when you go to places like that. And when I would draw cash in Vegas, I get charged like $20 from like the big banks, like Bank of America and Chase, Wells Fargo. And I'm like, but I don't have an ATM over there, so I have to pay the $20. So then it makes me mad, and I go with cash, but I don't go with enough sometimes. So I'm just like, what the hell? So I think that's kind of the only reason, is just for vacation purposes. I use my credit card, but they like charge you a hell of interest just to pull out cash. I'm like, look, I don't need it that bad. So yeah, we'll figure that out. So here's my January budget. Here's my sinking funds for 2020. I'm gonna rewrite this just because it looks ugly. But this is how I set this up. This is my goals for 2020. We'll see how that goes. I'm kind of excited. Not kind of, actually I'm like super excited. Put this in the back here. And then again, I literally just have sticky notes everywhere. See, sticky notes. I was supposed to do this diet, that didn't happen. And I'm just gonna put a couple of these. I just kind of tear them off the stack and just put them like this side. They're easier to grab because when I'm doing my like breakdown budget, I use 1 million of these. And also when I go to the bank, I just use these, it's easier. And then we'll just put some of these right here. Ta-da. Obviously, it's not January yet, so I haven't got paid yet. So look out for my actual like stuffing video and my breakdown for that. But yeah, this is my 2020. I'm super excited. I did really good for 4 months. I'm hoping that the same thing will happen for the entire 2020. I have a habit of like doing things and not sticking with it, so I'm hoping that it'll be different this year. I'm gonna go ahead and fill out this category sheet real quick because I didn't realize that I didn't realize that I didn't fill it in with the computer, which I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I will also just need to go print these 2 sheets out and fill the rest of the year in them. But yeah, let me know if you have any advice or anything else. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill these in. I'm gonna fast forward through you, and that's it. Look out for my video. Enjoy the new year, new decade. That's exciting. So yeah, good luck. Thanks. Bye.